Hi everybody on YouTube, this is Crystal and it's the Down to Earth Mama. So today I'm gonna do like a 3-part series on like steps to become vegan. Like if you're a new vegan and you've already decided that veganism is the way to go and you want to pursue this but you're not really sure how to start. So like for me, the first thing I did was to make a plan. How are you gonna do this? And what's gonna go down? So that was my first step. So I decided how I was gonna be going vegan. So like I said with my my vegan story video, and I can link that for you, I chose to cut things out one step at a time because I knew for me going all out at one time was probably going to be a disaster, and I had so many slip-ups. You know, like even when I had said, okay, I'm not eating beef or pork anymore, and I was doing really, really good, not eating any beef or pork, and then I went out to a bar one night with one of my friends, and we did it was trivia night, and they had dollar cheeseburgers. This was my last cheeseburger, and I remember getting that dollar cheeseburger because I was really broke for money, and I was really hungry, and I got that dollar cheeseburger and french fries, and just remember thinking like, man, I'm never gonna have another cheeseburger again. That's my last cheeseburger. I'm done with cheeseburgers. And, you know, and then the next thing, then I just started eating veggie burgers. Unfortunately though, many bars don't have veggie burgers yet. They're getting there. A lot of them do, but the one I went to didn't yet because it was just like a local dive bar. But anyway, so make a plan. So I structured it so when I was ready, maybe every few weeks, I would examine where I was and how I was ready to cut another thing out of my diet. So I mean, it's up to you if you decide that you're just gonna go all at once, or if you're gonna take your time and give yourself a step-by-step down plan. Just make a plan. Write it out if you need to. Put a poster up on your wall, or put a little note on your mirror in the morning, like, this is what I'm gonna do, this is how I'm gonna do today. You can take it one day at a time if you need to. Because I also quit smoking cigarettes on the day that I quit eating meat, especially like chicken and turkey and everything. I just gave up all the meat on January 2nd. But I also quit smoking cigarettes, and it's taken me so long to get to that point, and I had to have a plan each time I wanted to quit and stuff like that. So it's kind of similarly the same. When you want to quit eating meat, you need to come up with a plan on how you're going to do it. Now cigarettes, for me, I had to go cold turkey. The meat was a little bit different because, I mean, that's everywhere, and people give you praise for quitting smoking, but they don't give you praise for quitting eating meat. So it, you know, it's a big step. It's a big process. You know, and you know, making a plan is just, it's always good to have a plan for something. So then that way, you know what your rules are. You can hold yourself accountable. It's, you know, things aren't, you know, there's no gray areas. It's black and white. Like, this is what I'm going to allow myself to eat. This is what I'm not going to have this week. You know, I don't eat this anymore. You don't say, I can't have that. You say, I don't eat that. You know, it's like, I don't smoke cigarettes anymore. I don't drink alcohol anymore. It's like with any addiction, with anything that you're trying to quit. I don't do this, you know? And then you have to change other things in your life too. Sorry, I was trying to get rid of a sinus infection. I'm trying to fight it off here. So it's, you know, you have to kind of change people, places, and things too. So now you have to come up with a plan on where you're going to eat. So you might have to look at menus ahead of time. Are you going to be packing your lunches from now on to go to work instead of buying what's there or eating what they provide? You know, what are you going to do with your children? You have to make a plan. Or, you know, if you have kids, or if you're going to have children, are they going to be vegan? Are they going to transition? You have to talk with everybody. You know, you have to, if you're in a relationship and your partner doesn't want to go vegan, you guys have to make a plan and come up with rules of the house and how everybody is going to, you know, adjust to this new lifestyle. And, you know, you have to work it out. And making a plan is just the best thing. So, like, if you sit down with your partner and you have a plan, like, okay, I don't want meat in the house anymore. Maybe you can keep a fridge out in the garage. That's what we do with me and my partner. We have a separate fridge out in the garage, and he keeps most of his freezer stuffs and things like that out there. You know, so, you know, and then you have to make a plan, like, you know, which pots and pans are going to be for cooking meat, which pots and pans are going to be not for meat, you know. So, you know, if you don't want cross-contamination or stuff, some people don't care, some people it's a big deal. So, you know, if there's going to be products in the house, if there's not going to be products in the house, you know, you have to make a plan and you have to set the boundaries so everybody knows what the deal is and what's up and, you know, what not to do. So making a plan. I'm a big list maker, so I always like to make lists, and my fiance thinks I'm crazy because I like to write so much because I just make lists for fun. And but I always think that making a list and having that plan ready is important, you know, because now you have to figure out how you're going to structure your meals. You know, I like to do my meal plan for lunches, breakfasts, snacks, and dinners like 2 weeks in advance, so like I know this is what we're gonna have, this is what I need at the grocery store, so you don't veer off the path and, oh man, but that really looks good, I really want that. Like, no, like, look, I have a plan, this is what I'm sticking to. And you know, it was really hard. You know, when I first went vegan, I was also working in a restaurant, like my second year being vegan, and I needed a second job, so I got a job over the summer at a restaurant, and I was doing the expediting, which is loading food onto a tray for the servers to come get, and getting the servers everything that they need and making sure that the servers are good and the food orders are correct. And so I'm watching all this food go out, and man, it's just, some of it just looked good, but I had to keep telling myself, like, I'm not eating this stuff, I don't want it. I actually had to tell myself, like use like exact terminology, like, that's not a cheeseburger anymore, like, that's cow muscle tissue, like, that's gross, you don't want that, you know, you're not eating that, you don't eat dead bodies anymore. Like, I had to like really hone myself down and be like, you're not calling it burgers anymore, you're not calling it a cheeseburger, you're calling it what the actual name is, you know, to make myself have that connection. So yeah, so come up with a plan however you think it'll work for you and your family and everything like that. So that's my step 1. Stay tuned for step 2. I will also link that or put that here or here or here or here for you guys. And yeah, so we'll see you next time. So make sure to give this video a big thumbs up if you like it, and please subscribe. Please subscribe and help our channel. I really want to grow and give you guys more materials and spread my knowledge and my love and my compassion and everything for veganism, and just be a helpful tool for everybody. So, and don't forget, I'm on Facebook, Instagram, and Vegan Amino, and I will put those links down below as well. If you have any questions or comments, shout them out. Peace out.